up around midnight, and plus there's Errol, who's in there sometimes. Yeah, you don't have to run off on the account looking for them. That's just a side quest. Ha! It's very fitting to the questing program. Maybe that's where it came from. It's a side quest in life. But the goal of that is to talk to people you don't know, and you're someone you know, so you're questing or you're not questing, we're achieving the goal of the program that they set out for. So I think that in itself is a win.
Roger that. I agree with you completely. It's good to talk to people you don't know every now and then. Sometimes this channel, as you know, this East Coast Reflector is pretty crowded, but I am on here quite a bit. I'm on here every morning on the way to work, try to jump on the morning brew. Try to listen to it a lot. I'm relatively new to this. Just about finished studying for my general, so I'll be taking that within a week or so. But right now, just a technician. I think I got my license maybe 2 months ago. So, still new, still figuring everything out.
Well, my call sign is Kilo Golf 4 Whiskey Hotel Oscar, and my name is Daniel. Once again, I apologize for remembering your name, but congratulations on entering ham radio. It's a pretty fun hobby, I have to say. A ham radio operator for 20. Hobby. I'm glad that you're here.
Daniel, I appreciate that very much, and everybody I've talked to has said the same thing, and I'm happy to be in it. I wish I would have gotten it a little sooner. I thought about it for a while. Didn't really know about it, to be honest, at first. I mean, you kind of know, you hear about it. And then we were using radios with a group of friends, four-wheeling up in the woods. And they were talking on 462, which then now I know was GMRS, and I didn't even know you needed a license for that. But we were talking just locally, not on a repeater or anything. Again, that's probably a gray area at best. But as soon as I found out that that was GMRS license required, I went online, figured out how to get my GMRS. Once I did that, figured out repeaters, and I immediately went and studied and took the test for technician. So it's all happened pretty quick. And now I ran through general once, so I'm doing it again just to have a better understanding. Again, being new to this, not really having anybody to ask questions to. It's all foreign to me, and I jumped on a couple tech nets and asked some questions, but I'm learning. Got an SDR, got an Icon mounted in my truck, a 2730, and just last week I went and purchased a FTX1, so I'm getting there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Can I get the name again? I know you told me. 6 in my head, but I want to be embarrassing myself if I don't remember correctly. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I just discovered the ECR through a ham over IP phone. I had read about ham over IP, and I wasn't too crazy about it, but my wife and I were at the Goodwill store, and there was a relatively nice-looking IP phone for $7, and I said, oh, I don't guess it'll hurt anything if I save this from the trash for $7, because who's going to buy this thing in today's world? We find out it's like a $150 phone, and it's got Wi-Fi. So there's an extension on there that connects you to the East Coast Reflector, extension 15001. And I found out about the East Coast Reflector, and here we are. Don't feel rushed to upgrade. You can do everything you can do anything that the general or an extra can do, minus a couple segments. So you get on HF, and you can work DX, and you can do all kind of things. So I encourage you to upgrade. Sure do. Yeah. One thing real quick, if you need an Alma, which is someone to ask questions to, I'd be more than glad to be your Alma. Look me up on QRZ and look at my email there. And if you got questions anytime, I timed out my own radio. Feel free to shoot me over your email.
And what's your call sign again? I have the QRZ app open, but I keep missing it.
Sure. My call sign is Kilo Golf 4 Whiskey Hotel Oscar. KG4 surprisingly is the prefix for Guantanamo Bay. I've never been there. And WHO, who, is a word. And it was given to me by the FCC the first time around. So, not a vanity, it's just what I was given. Back to you.
Winchester, Virginia. My call sign is a vanity. I did figure that out. The FCC kindly gave me a tongue twister for a call sign at first, and it was KR4KDQ, which of course is still associated with me, but I put in a vanity for my name, so it's KR4MWW. So that's where I'm at.
KR4MWW, so I was right. Your name's Mike, right? Did I remember correctly? MWW?
It's Mark, M-A-R-K, Mark.
All right, Mark, I got it now. KR4MWW, Mark. And the reason I know I got it, Mark, is because my cousin is named Mark. And consequently, my brother-in-law is named Mark. So, there's two people in my life that are named Mark, and now a third person. Hello, Mark number 3.
One of my best friend's name is Mark, and we're referred to as Good Mark and Bad Mark, and I am Good Mark, not Bad Mark.
But yeah, Mark, I'm glad to hear you on the East Coast Reflector from Florida. Folks down there, sounds like you probably live close to Bob. I know he probably heard him on here, and he lives down there in Leesburg. I've never been there. I'm sure I flew over it. But anyway, you guys had your daily rain shower yet?
No, not today. Yesterday, the day before Sunday it was raining, Saturday it was raining, Sunday, but yesterday and today has been absolutely no humidity and just nice.
KR4MWW, KG4 WHO. I'm running it's got these open spots and hot spots and cross spots and mics and all-star nodes. An echo link hooked to a signal link to a HT. HT is transmitting through a 4-element beam about 35 feet, but I am transmitting to it with HT. So you're hearing one HT coming through another HT through the computer. I've had this equipment sans the cable for a long time. I was kind of involved with digital communications my first couple of years of ham radio, and then kind of packed this stuff away when I upgraded to a 991. But I tried to get 991 to work with the Echo Link. I kind of a little beyond me, so I broke out the old school stuff and put on what I'll call an old school node or old school spot. So that's what I'm doing on this end. Back to you.
Sounds good. Right now, I'm just, like I said earlier, I'm just hitting my local repeater. I'm only about 4 miles away from it. But I think since the rains came through Saturday, it's been having issues. It got disconnected from the East Coast Reflector Saturday night for that net. So I either used Echo Link or repeater phone. I don't remember which one. And now, like, it's been stable now for a minute, but it's been staticky here and there. So we have a club meeting tomorrow, and I believe it's theirs. It's only going to be my second meeting. I just joined the club. I don't really know anybody, but I'm going to ask if it's their repeater and if something's wrong with it. But that's how I'm talking to you now. It's just through my local repeater. And I did go on QRZ, and I think I signed your logbook. Not sure. It would be my first one.
All right, Mark. Yeah, I'll confirm that for you when I get back around to QRZ. That's not a problem. And thanks for that contact. That's always fun. And going through the local repeater, yeah, I can understand. I'm a member of our club here, kind of the involved repeater guy, and along with a partner. And we kind of decided we wanted to do something like this on our machine. I was talking to Dick earlier about how exactly it works. But, Mark, you found my email. I want to let you go for now, buddy. It's been very enjoyable talking to you. They got a 15-minute limit on this stuff, I'm sure you know. And I hate to be abrupt like this, but the HT's get a little warmer than I feel comfortable. So KR4MWW. Send me an email, and if you're on Echo Link, I'll type your call sign in and add you to my list. I want to say 7-3 for now, Mark, but great talking to you. KR4MWW, KG4WHO. And I'll be listening for your final.
Roger that, Daniel. I understand. I get my radio pretty hot sometimes too, so. All right, you have a good night, sir. 73's to you. KG4WHO. This is KR4 Mike Whiskey Whiskey